Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tom from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. Euro USD update, July 21st, 2025. What is going on? Well, if you saw the weekend update, I talked about dollar yen. That was a critical currency that we had to watch, and that fell off its highs, and we're sitting right now at 147.61. I'll be doing a video on that after this where I do sterling yen, euro yen, sterling dollar. But this is the euro dollar video, and that's the star of the show. So right now, as it stands, euro dollar has resistance at like 117.20 right here. We got a resistance point right here. This was the spike up that we haven't been able to reclaim yet. As it stands right now, good old euro dollar is in a consolidation phase. So let's get a rectangle up, and we are consolidating like this right in here. And hang on here, let me bring this over to include this top right there. So euro dollar really hasn't rallied as much as dollar yen has come off the lows. So uh, what's happening? Well, as it stands right now, if we look at the US dollar index, which I talked about in the last video, see, we got to watch this US dollar index. Now, it has fallen due to dollar yen falling against the yen itself. So this top is still holding right now. It's fallen, but it hasn't broken, through this low over here. So therefore, it's also in kind of a consolidation phase, and it's kind of screwing up with euro dollar bulls. If you're a euro bull, you're wondering like why hasn't the euro dollar taken off since kind of dollar yen fell off? Well, it hasn't taken off because really the euro dollar index hasn't fully come off, and dollar yen led the way, but the euro dollar hasn't been able to recover. It just hasn't really been able to recover. Now, here's an 8-hour chart on this side of the US dollar index, and you can see we popped up through the trend line. Okay, we still have this resistance point up here at 117, say 25. However, we would need, okay, let me get a path. Let me get a path going. We would need another close from here that is higher, a close that is higher. We could get then another retrace down to the support and then a potential attack up to the 117 level. I don't know why that thing always does that. I got to learn how to use that. But so let me try that again. That was totally ridiculous. We need another close higher. We could get a potential pullback to the old descending trend line and then a potential attack up at that point right there. So that's a possibility. Another possibility is that this thing fails and comes back down into the trading zone, back down to 116.20. Now that is a critical price. I'm going to put that up and the euro dollar right here. This 116.18, 116.20 is also where the euro dollar could fall out of the consolidation and actually trade lower. So this is an important consolidation, and this point right there is an important point. So in order for the euro dollar to continue saying it's got a little bit of strength to rally up to 117.15, it's got to hold this consolidation. If it breaks through this consolidation and you are a euro bear, just wait to see, be patient with it. Make sure you just don't jump in and sell it on the first breakout. I have a book for you guys to look at, as far as like whether or not to judge if a breakout is good or not. It's in a link in the description. Grab a copy of it, check it out. Could be a big help to you. So as it stands right now, the most important point in the euro is 116.20. If it breaks below 116.20, even if it, goes down to like 116.15, it's an early warning sign that there are sellers. Sellers are coming in. Then you got to watch that dollar yen. So that dollar yen starts to rally again. Okay, then that's going to push pressure on the euro yen, and it's also going to be putting pressure on the euro dollar itself. But as it stands, I got, euro dollar is a little bit boring right now. It's quite boring. It's not really making any major moves either way. if I had to give it, a market tone, I would say that it's neutral to slightly bearish right now. Neutral more than slightly bearish. Right. So the point you have to watch today on July 21st is this 116.20. Now, if we can get two consecutive, if we get a breakout of the box itself, and it's same rule, same rule. Let me get my little path thing here. If we could get, say, let's say this turns around and we get a consecutive, we got to close up here. So we get two consecutive uh higher closes, all right there. Now we do, this is only a 1 hour chart, so I'd like to go to a longer term chart, and I'd like to see on a 4 hour. Matter of fact, let me do that. Let me go to a 4 hour chart and see where we're at on a 4 hour. Let's go to 4 hours. Okay, so let me get this box here right now. uh See this right here where I'm focusing in on? And this is just something I do. I mean, it's kind of like, for me, it's confirming, um, a true breakout. Doesn't always work, nothing always works. Like, you see this top right there. You notice how this level right here, this high didn't break it. It wasn't two consecutive highs because this 4 hour bar didn't punch through the resistance level. Now we're working again, and we're seeing the same type of pattern occur right here. There are sellers here, right? So in order for this to actually be a true breakout on the next 4 hours, 4 hours is, stronger than, a 1 hour chart. So I like to go to the longer term charts. We would have to see a break above that level with a potential come back down, touch this as support, and then we're looking to go back up to the next level of resistance at like 115, 117.20 right there. So that's what it would look like. It's not looking like that right now. And the most important point of the whole structure, short term, is this 116, say 20 level. All right, so that's what I got going on for you guys in the euro dollar. If you like what you see, please give a like. Make sure you hit subscribe. In the description, you get a free video and ebook. You can't beat the price. What the heck? Go check it out. And I'll see you on tomorrow's update. Remember, always, as a short-term trader, enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.